Do you understand the words that come out of my mouth? Daddy don't know how to do nothing.
In our last video, you saw as we tested out the quality of one of our insulation products with the use of a blowtorch, as is completely necessary. We finally finished prepping the interior floors, so now we can start to put our Skoolie back together again and get her on the road in early 2020.
Trying to get video footage of you stupid with your left hand and it's in the way. Daddy don't know how to do nothing.
With 3 young kids, our life is pretty much chaos 99% of the time. The only 1% where it's not chaotic is when they are sleeping. With that being said, we cherish this time because in a few years they'll be out on their own before we know it, and we love them dearly. I created a custom grid sheet with our bus's dimensions so that I could draw a few floor plans that we might end up using. It's taken about 10 revisions since this initial drawing, but I believe we're finally reaching our final floor plan.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Now it's absolutely snug as a bug. Made a little bit of trouble for myself with the first plywood subfloor that I put down because I really cut it to the exact measurements, and the issue with that is, of course, you need plywood or any kind of wood to expand and contract in the changing temperatures. It's probably, especially in a school bus, I imagine it's quite significant. It even says it right there on the plywood. Recommended spacing, 1/8 of an inch at the ends. And so, having not actually paid attention to that, I made a little bit more work for myself, and I didn't really want to rip it down the middle because I've only got a 1x2 down the middle. I just didn't want to do it, so I wanted a full sheet. The most versatile tool in my arsenal is this oscillating tool. This is DeWalt's version. I love this thing. It does everything. In this scenario, I basically am going to take 1/4 of an inch off of the end here, and then I'll just slide it down a little bit to give the recommended spacing, 1/8 of an inch on either side.
Even if the sky is falling down.
You know, it probably took, I don't know, 5 minutes to do that. It worked. It's a pretty darn clean cut, and frankly, it's gonna be covered anyway, so I just needed room for expansion. That oscillating tool is amazing. It saves the day in so many different respects.
What's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
Oh, lordy lordies, the body hurting. It's starting to look a lot better than it does down there. It's starting to look a little bit pretty. A little bit of plywood does wonders. I never did clean up. I guess I'll organize over the weekend. It's a Friday. I haven't been working that much on the weekends. While the kids are in daycare, I work on the bus. And then the weekends are free for the kids. But I might spend a little bit of time organizing and straightening up. Makes me feel accomplished. It feels neat. Oh, so happy, so pretty. Talk to you soon, folks.
I am going to be working on putting the furring strips on top of some rollboard insulation. Eric's going to put the furring strips down that are insulated and then surround the furring strips with more insulation in an effort to keep our bus insulated. So let's get to work. Hey baby girl, you gonna take your nap soon? Yeah.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you.
Yeah, buddy. So today I'm going to continue work on laying the subfloor. How many hours do I have into laying this? Probably 6 hours to get these two pieces down. Not really sure why it took me so long. Not sure if it's just inefficiencies or what. In my head, it should only take me 30 minutes to get one of these down, maybe an hour. But yeah, I'm gonna continue on today. So right now, I'm gonna cut some 2x4s to frame out the wheel hubs on either side. So I'm gonna frame those out, just the base. And then I'm going to cut around that the remaining subfloor. So, come along.
On our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go easy.
It has been wonderful getting to know our neighbors and reconnecting with old friends as we go through this process and share our journey with you guys. Thank you so much for continuing to subscribe, like, and share our videos.
Yeah, buddy. So today I am going to finish up. Well, I'm not going to finish. Today I'm going to continue trying to say the correct things. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? It's in these pockets of mine, but you can take my money, you can take my time, but you can't take.
Don't never let me go. You had me at a la 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 la.